Your teacher voices. Teachers, how we doing today? Awesome. Thank you so much, first and foremost, for gathering here with us this morning. We know, like David said, this isn't where we want to be. We want to be in our classrooms. We want to be in front of students. We want to teach. So thank you for taking the time out to have your voices heard, to have that cheer heard all the way to Edmonton and all the way to Quebec, where Danielle is kind of hanging out right now. So let me hear it one more time. Let me hear it for public education. Let me hear those voices. Last Monday, September 29th, was a historic day. Teachers said no. We said no to what the government was going to give us, to the fix that they thought was appropriate for our schools and our students in our classrooms. On Friday, October 3rd, probably the hardest thing that a lot of teachers have had to do, we said goodbye to the students, to the ones that we protect, the ones that we are fighting for today. And we closed up our classrooms for the unknown. Then on Sunday, my heart was filled. We had roughly over 25,000 people gather across this province in support of what we are doing and what we are doing here today. So give yourselves a round of applause for that.
The students are feeling all too often that they're being left behind, falling through the cracks. Teachers who have given more than any human ever should. And the exhaustion and trying to get to every face of the future. And even in that exhaustion, teachers still see it. The future, it's why we teach. And you can see them all amongst us. The future is here. Our government needs to hear this. They need to hear, fund the future, fund it now. Fund the future, fund it now. Fund the future, fund it now. Fund the future, fund it now.
Standing here today, not just as a student, but as someone who understands deeply just how vital our teachers are. Every single day, teachers go above and beyond what their job description demands. They stay up late to help us grasp difficult concepts. They notice when we're not ourselves. They offer encouragement when we feel like giving up. And more than anything, they believe in us. Sometimes before we've even learned to believe in ourselves. Teachers are mentors. They're protectors. They're a steady presence in the lives of students who may not have anyone else to turn to. Teachers are the ones who set us up for life. I ask that you reflect for a moment. Where would you be right now in this exact moment if you never had a teacher? When they're not supported, when they're undervalued, underpaid, and overburdened, the entire community suffers. When teachers are forced to strike, it is not because they want to walk away from the classroom. It's because they care too much to accept conditions that prevent them from giving students the education they deserve. They are standing up for smaller class sizes, for better learning environments, for fair wages, and for the resources that make education possible. They are standing up for students. They always have, and I always know they will. If you claim to care about students, about youth, about the future of our province, of our country, and of the world as a whole, then it's time to prove it. Support our teachers. Fund our schools. Invest in education, not as a political talking point, but as a moral obligation. Teachers are not asking for luxuries. They're asking for dignity, and they deserve nothing less.
Teachers have had a big impact on my children during the few short years that they've been attending school. As a mother of a special needs child, I'm learning every day how to support my daughter. Teachers are expected to just figure it out, often without support and with anywhere from 20 to 30 other students in the class, many also with ILPs. Claire's first year of school, kindergarten, she had 6 different EAs, some due to job turnover, others due to administration moving EAs around. But without the teachers' consistency and support, she wouldn't love school. She runs up the walkway to school. She just loves her teachers and her EAs. On top of being a special needs parent, I was an education major back in 2012-2013. I chose not to finish that degree, but to finish my English degree instead. However, I did write a paper in 2012 on inclusivity in the classroom and the burnout of teachers. 40 to 50% of teachers quit within the first 5 years and leave the profession entirely, which is ridiculous that 13 years later it's still happening. Due to the lack of support, the lack of funding, and the overwhelming class sizes.
You are here because you believe that fully funded and supported public education matters. I also believe that it's important to state that I am a proud second-generation public school teacher. And whether you are here as a teacher or an ally of public education, we are all here today because teachers all around Alberta are saying no more. No more. To funding Alberta students the least in Canada. No more. To classrooms with more students than there are places to sit. No more. To unsupported complexity. No more. To wages that fall further and further behind inflation. No more. To policies that aim to make our 2S LGBT+ students feel unwelcome or unsafe. No more. To curriculum without resources, without consultation, and without the expertise of teachers. No more. To being gaslit and told that safe and effective teacher-student ratios are impossible. No more! Our minister and premier have been saying that they aren't sure what teachers want. To me, that shows that they just haven't been listening. Teachers want student-to-teacher ratios that help students learn and help teachers teach to the best of their capacities. Teachers want supports for inclusive education, whether that's for students learning English, students with learning disabilities, or students who are gifted and need additional challenge. Teachers want wage restoration so that we can catch up and keep up with inflation that has made it necessary for many of our young teachers to take on second jobs. Shame. As if being a new teacher isn't already more than a full-time job. Enough is enough.
At the start of the school year, my classmate Nolan and I welcomed all Fit Hills School Division staff with a message about community. About how when we stand together, we're stronger. Today, I want to talk about what holds that community together. Public education. Education is often called the great equalizer. It's what gives every child, no matter where they live, who their parents are, or what challenges they face, the chance to succeed. Public education is the promise that opportunity doesn't depend on your postal code, on your background, or on your bank account. It's the belief that every single student deserves the same chance to learn, to grow, and to dream big. But that promise only works when we protect it, and when we support the people who make it real, our teachers. They're the ones who notice when a student is struggling, who stay late to help, who remind us that we can do hard things. When they speak up for better conditions, they're not asking for special treatment. They're asking for the tools and the time to give us, their students, what we need to succeed. To all the teachers here today, thank you for standing up for us. To everyone here supporting them, thank you for standing with them. Let's keep reminding this province that investing in public education is investing in our future. Because education isn't just the great equalizer, it's the great uniter. Thank you.